couple of AFL players to look out for the Giants. Matt Buntine, Jai Caldwell, Jackson Haitley back down in the NEAFL looking to win their spots in the side back. Round 7 of the NEAFL about to get underway. Giants to the right-hand side of your NEAFL TV. Here's Will Jackson to get play underway.
And they're off and going. Lovely bounce tap down. Looked like it'll be won by Flynn as the midfield come in. Dale trying to pick it up and does. A little bit of a clearance but tackled nicely. O'Halloran with the ball. Back. Shipley taking a run here. Go the Giants. It was by way of Hill. Over the top went Buckley. Buckley, hit hard was Sproul. Lovely wrapping a tackle from Jordan Taylor. And that sees it out of bounds for the first time today. Ruck battle ever so important. One down by the Giants. Can it be done cleanly? Haitley was there lurking, but Dale scoops it up. Fife out the back. Bowie, what can he do? Goes back to Dale. Check side over the top. Was it touched? There's a look between the umpires. It's a goal. Picked off. Will it be taken cleanly? Nearly hacked off the ground. O'Halloran puts forward. Here we go, a bit of a one-on-one. He shrugged his man off ever so simply. Buckley goes by hand. Sproul, he's not going to miss this. It's going to be their first goal. Zach Sproul for the Giants. Buckley, ball on. What can they do? Back on the ball is Buckley. Charging through the middle. Can he find Flynn? Yes, he does. Look at those long. He's got him just, Bobby Hill just completely unmanned into the square. Easy as you like. Geez, they're the ones you dream of, aren't they? Just take that.
He'll just run around the man on the mark there in Jed Turner and put it inside 50. Why not? Flynn standing all alone and he'll mark 40 out. 45-degree angle. Not much wind here at Giants Stadium. Flynn's kick looks good, looks very good. And the Giants have their third through Matt Flynn right on the quarter-time siren.
And he gets his first as well. Giants third, his first. Nice and powerful. So ball goes up. Looking to see what they can make of it as Roos gives chase. It looks like Buckley. It was Buckley. It's a tumbler. It's a wonderful, wonderful kick. Head over biscuit goes the ball and Buckley gets onto the score sheet.
It was by Bonner as it came out the way of Brown. He'll run to 60. Flick the handball to Flynn inside 50. Good-looking kick. Low-bearing kick as well. Speaking of quality, Zach Sproul, he's called to play on now. He's 55 out. He took too long. Drop punt on the way. Zach Sproul, that's a brilliant kick and goal. He took 32 seconds. He was called to play on, so he went off 2 steps and kicked at 50. From behind, good mark, uncontested in the end by Manteet. So Manteet looks for a player now on a lead. Willis called for it. It will bounce to Willis. He'll flick the handball over the top to Keel. This is a good story. If Keel can kick a goal, what a ripper. He's put to the turf after he kicked the goal, but for the first time in more than 700 days, Hayden Keel's kicked a goal.
Balls come out immediately by way of the Giants straight into the path. That is just a fantastic kick. Is that Sproul with ball? No, it's not. It's a relatively tough angle, but he's not a pretty prolific kick traditionally. Here's Ian. Onto the boot, it's going.
Let's call him Bobby.
Bobby's back.
Yes.
Bobby's back. Giants with the immediate response. That'll take their score to 44 points across 6 goals and 8 behinds. Taylor, left boot. Into the path of, won't be taken. Here we go, bit of crumbing work to do. Hall grabs, puts it forward and just dribbles it through. Exactly what they wanted, crumbing from the back and their third goal of the afternoon. Iden, long kick towards the boundary. It's gone outside 50, big fly. I told you he'd take one today, Kieran Briggs. I told you he'd take one. Spectacular as the siren sounds.
So Kieran Briggs, we saw him take an absolute hanger before halftime. That one a bit simpler to the hot spot. Beautiful kick. Sharks there, but Sproul was front and centre and he'll walk into the easiest of goals and the dream start for the Giants. Zach Sproul kicks his third.
Aidan Bonner with the ball to Shipley. Shipley moving back to Bonner. That yo-yo we were talking about. O'Halloran was there, didn't need him. Puts a torp out into the path. Is it Briggs? He hasn't turned around yet. When he does, we'll know. Could be Flynn, yeah. It is Flynn. So he starts his run in very slow. He did this last time. Let's see if he can reward everyone for their patience. The kick's gone up. It's bent left to right. Wonderfully done. His second goal of the season. The Giants' second goal of this quarter as they extend their lead to that 36-point margin.
We saw push and shove before halftime and it's still going on out there.
Down the wing goes the charge onto the left foot. Nicely into the path of Dale. He can run forward if he elects. Does choose to elect. Mutu got one in the pocket. Doesn't torch him. Is he going to come back to bite him? Charlie Ford, Chuck Ford with a goal. First of this quarter for the Southport Sharks. Is there a pulse? Is that the sniff that they needed for his troubles? And here we go by way of Caldwell. Slapped onto the right foot this time. Can't be gathered. Well done, Taylor to Murdoch. Spills it. There goes those croissants again as it's picked up. Slapped through the uprights. That's really well done. As the goal kicker's cleaned up pretty heavily. I think it was Nick Shipley who put that one through. Try and lead. No, it's Callum Brown. Puts it inside. Caldwell out to the far side. Just outside 50 and then tanked inside of it. Punched forward. Will it be gathered? It will by the Giants. Shipley onto the ball, goes out. Hill, nicely done, Murray. He's holding and waiting. Someone's screaming at him, but he decides to go the other side. It's a big kick, top of the square. Who's there? If only Briggs was there. It's not quite a screamer, but it is a mark. This angle, I do think, will be a bit more simple for him as he starts his run and puts that straight through the middle. No problem from the Check-out chick from Pennant Hills, Kieran Briggs. Where's my next step ladder?
So Giants in attack here. They've done all the play today. Flynn, he's been good. Tap out the back. Boston, outstanding pickup and a shining light for the Sharks. It's cut off by Cumming. Cumming from a standing start. That's a brilliant goal from Isaac Cumming. Right on the 50. Geez, they've come from everywhere to get around the boy from North Broken Hill. So the Sharks just moving it slowly.
Swinging the ball, the Sharks here as they look to get an inside 50 entrance, and that they do. Big fly. Couple of plays there. Coming through is Mitch Johnson. It's rolling. It's bouncing. Is that a goal off the soccer from Mitch Johnson? When he went off for that blood rule and jumper change. But gee, here go the Giants there in acres of space. Jai Caldwell looks forward. Sproul on his own. Don't let me down, Sproul. I know you like letting Eddie down, but one of the fittest guys in there. Pair that with his penetrating kick. He's a pretty handy guy to have out there. So he starts his run in. Won't need an elite engine with a slow run like that. And he immediately got that fist in the air. Zach Sprouse put it through the uprights. Gets a few high fives for his troubles. And Giants extend their lead. Love the fast arms from him. It's going to Bonner. Decides not to use the speeds to Simpson and decides to go with Xavier O'Halloran, who puts a lovely kick forward to Sproul. And he'll line up for goal. Love that from Dawson Simpson, don't you?
4-1. Kicked one already this quarter, Will.
Kick's gone up. Oh, that looks really, really good. It's straight. It's true. It's home. It's Zach Sproul for his 5th goal of the game. 2nd of the quarter. Extends their lead. Flew early, coming under it. Won't get ahead of him. It's Taylor. It's Ford. It's Ford off the ground. Wonderful stuff from Charlie Ford.
Oh,
it's to behind. Oh, gee, hasn't that been the theme of today?
Been some cracking behinds this afternoon.
Absolute rippers if you're listening to the commentary.
So the Giants out of defence. She's had some really good tackle and pressure from the debutant for the Sharks, Anthony Jurovic. On the Colts, best and fairest, and actually no, it's Bowie. Timothy Bowie. He was at the Suns Academy last season, from Cairns originally. This is just his 2nd game for the year as well for the Sharks as he goes back and slots the simplest of goals. Jake Stein from Penrith, short kick. This is a good one, so the Giants across half back. Connor Iden. Oh, bouncing ball. This isn't good. Mitch Johnson should run onto this. Go, Mitch, and kick a goal. He'll run to the goal line and dribble it through for what is actually the simplest of goals.
Get a goal going down the other end and sends it towards the top of the 50. Big leap. Where's Briggs? I've backed him in for a second flyer, and I haven't seen him fly once this quarter. He's letting me down, but he's going to get a free kick.
Yeah, they're the worst.
It looks painful. Get some water or salt into him. Briggs from long range. Pretty big kick and a pretty good looking kick. It's Kieran Briggs. Took a flyer, kicked a few goals. He's having a day out. Sharks turning, looking. Co-captain in tape. Turns, oh, good. I'm glad he's back on his feet. Fife, handy play as he does there. Turns, looks, left foot kick, straightening, and it's marked directly in front of the sticks.
Is it in the goal square? Not
No.
quite for Mitch Johnson.
But I have a feeling he'll put this one through. He's a very good kick. Is he going to look to just make a quick bend around the corner? Pull his socks up, go through his routine.
We saw Matt Flynn, I think it was, miss one from a similar spot in the first quarter.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, it was. It was Flynn. Was it Briggs? I think was it Briggs?
Or maybe it was Briggsy.
Could have been Briggsy, but Mitch Johnson doesn't make a mistake with that one. He'll add another goal. I think it's 2 for his game, and I think he's kicked both of them this quarter.
They're just racking up possessions across half
Playing
back.
with their food.
He's coming with it. And the siren sounds. Big win for the Giants at Giants Stadium. Running out 48-point winners. Southport lose for the first time in 2019. 14-15, 99, 8-3, 51.